This the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. First off, I want to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BaHaShem, Rakakwadash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the remnant that believes wholeheartedly on the names of YAHAWAH, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GreatMillstone who have taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hope for elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. Around your fellow servant Malakia, coming in with another lesson today. And going into it, greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. You see, YAHAWAH BaHaShem YAHAWASHI has allotted judgments for the people of this world, especially you Jakes, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. But when you look at it, we know that they're going to be judged according, to the ways that they're doing, their folly, their rebellion. We know that YAHAWAH BaHaShem YAHAWASHI has judgments written out for them. The scriptures say it. So we know that greater evils are getting ready to happen than what we already see. And we know that it is allotted for, the rest of the people of this world. And mainly, you Jakes. Let me get one more precept before I jump really into the part of it, because we know that the judgment is coming. We know that YAHAWAH BaHaShem YAHAWASHI is getting ready to bring things on this earth that we've never seen before. This is where the Lord is getting ready to flex, his power, and we're getting ready to see it. So if we see YAHAWAH BaHaShem YAHAWASHI getting ready to flex his power, and all chaos is about to happen on this earth, how are the elect going to get through this time? It's the covering of YAHAWAH BaHaShem YAHAWASHI. That's the only way they're going to get through these times. Let's get this. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You see? They never acknowledged YAHAWAH BaHaShem YAHAWASHI. They spoke great things against him. They put other things ahead of him, like as if he was nothing or to not. So the Lord is going to cast all fears, all travail, all sadness, all wailing, all crying, all heavy afflictions. Great miseries is getting ready to be done to them. So we're not going to keep our minds steady upon these people. So let's get right here in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9. It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. You see? You're going to be able to escape by the works and by your faith. And this is going to be the elect, because they believed. They believed on the word. They believed on the testimony of YAHAWASHI, which is prophecy. They believed on the prophecies. They believed on everything that the scriptures said. It says, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils. All the said perils throughout the book. And it's going to be even much more things, because the scripture says that there's so many things that the book cannot even contain it. Going into with YAHAWASHI and his miracles, as well, okay, chiefly, but as well as the many different judgments that has happened over the years. Some things it has not even been written about. So we're getting ready to see these things being played out again, because the scripture says what? There is no new thing under the sun. So the new thing that the Lord's getting ready to bring, all right, is the greatest destruction of all. Okay? And the torment that the people about to have in this earth. So we're not supposed to have our mind stayed upon them. But just know that what? How we're going to be able to be saved throughout of it. Because we don't even know if we're going to be saved. Well, Lord willing. So what's this? This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Whew. We don't even know. It don't even matter. We know that the Lord got judgments for them. So I got that word scarcely from the etymology online was scarce. It says are restricted in quantity, barely sufficient in amount or effective, few in number, rare. You see? Seldom seen. You see? Pluck out. It says phrase, make oneself scarce, to go away, leave out once. But restricted in quantity. This is going to be the elect. One man going and following after another man. One man can go in at once into the kingdom. They're going to be praying on YAHAWASHI. Looking at all destruction all around them. Praying and hoping that YAHAWASHI shows mercy upon them and their house. You know, keep the people eating on each other, women being raped, gang raped, people pillaging, doing all type of things. We getting ready to see. We getting ready to see all type of things out here in the earth. The Lord's about to bring all hell on this earth. But in between all of that, the missiles, you know, famines, the diseases, the people dropping, being deleted like flies. We're getting ready to see a whole number, a manner of things. But how are the righteous? They're going to be scarcely saved in this time. Scarcely saved. Let's get that again. 1 Peter 4 and 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Nothing but destruction, man. We're not going to keep our eyes laid upon them. Hey, we going to be trying to get up out of Dodge. Scripture said we got to be as pilgrims upon the earth. This is the book of 2 Ezra 9 and 13. And therefore, be thou not curious. We ain't curious. We know that YAHAWASHI has judgments written for our people. The scriptures tell us. We believe on these things. We can see it. We see the judgments going out right now. Earlier, I believe it was Elder Hawad. I seen a video. I believe his news. No, in the news. From the Elder Hawad, his page. You know, you got Eve out here cutting Jake's rods off. Come on, man. Judgments. Judgment's gonna happen to these women, little children, old people. We getting ready to, oh man. You don't even want to put your mind in that mindset, but we gotta tell Jake the warning. Because therefore, if they don't get the warning, the blood is really, it's going to be on their own head, all right? Because they did not take heed to the warning. The Lord said, well, He's going to have His prophets on the highways and hedges blowing a trumpet. 2 Ezra 9 and 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when. We're not concerned with any of these things. We just know that a heavy judgment is getting ready to come. So we're calling out unto the hopeful elect to get themselves right, to get themselves ready, to search out their house and get their house cleaned up. Speaking to myself first and foremost, because the great and dreadful day is coming. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved. We wonder, like, how the Lord's gonna come. The Lord said that what? My servant shall eat, but he's talking about famine. He's talking about some of us being thrown into prison. Okay? But some of us still being what? Faithful unto death. The Lord said he's gonna fight for us. You read that in the book of Isaiah chapter 41. He said that our children shall not see hell. Let me get that in Psalms 91. We can get that. Let's get that in, and I'll go back to that. Many, oh man. You know the Lord's gonna be with us in that time. Lord willing, he with us. Psalm chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. See, the Lord's gonna cover you. He's going to cover us. We got to dwell in that secret place of the Most High. And the Lord's given unto us. He's given us what? That tower. Okay, he's given us the name. That what? Where we are able to run into it and is safe. We can call upon the names of YAHAWASHI. We know YAHAWASHI. Verse 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. It's the only thing you're going to be able to do in that time. You're going to trust in the Lord. Your brother ain't going to be able to save you, your sister, none of the apostles, none of that. It's going to be just you and YAHAWASHI. You're going to have to trust him yourself. Nobody can be able to hold your hand in this time that we're getting ready to enter into. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. See, the Lord the Lord's about to bring all hell on this earth, man. He's going to deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence, the things what Esau has in place. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Wisdom and knowledge shall be thy stability of thy times. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. Salakia. We're not going to be afraid for the terrors at night. The screams, the crying, the oh Lord, all that. No, we ain't going to be afraid about none of that, because we know that the Lord is casting the judgment on them. We looking at how the Lord's going to deliver us through all of this. All right? Gunshots, fires, smoke, women screaming, crying, getting raped, children probably getting raped, men getting raped. It's finna be fucking wild out here. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. This is how the Lord is going to preserve the righteous, the godly. Let's read that again. 2 Ezra 9:13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. See, the Lord has created the world, the next world, the new age for us to enter into, the kingdom of heaven. Inquire about those that's getting ready to enter into that, how the Lord is going to deliver them in the times of trouble. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. The Lord's going to have you under protection. He's going to have his angels. They're all going to have charge over you. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. We're going to be seeing all these wicked people out here getting judged, man. We're going to be seeing Esau getting judged. I read to verse 11 and I'll stop. It says, because thou hast made the Lord YAHAWASHI, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. No plagues, no afflictions, no tribulations. The Lord's going to have it to where you're going to be protected in the time, because he's going to have you covered. This is not the case for every person, all right, of the elect, because some of the elect is going to be beheaded, some are going to be thrown into prison, some are going to be tortured, for the name of YAHAWASHI. But it's going to be a lot of those that's of the elect. Some evil is not going to touch them. The Lord has specific lots for each individual person, all right, that has returned back unto him. This is all for the glorification of YAHAWASHI. It says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. You see? The Lord's going to have his angels have charge over us. You see? So go back in 2 Ezra 9 and 13, close out. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, though whose the world is and for whom the world is created. So don't worry about how the ungodly are going to perish and win, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved. And the Lord showed us Psalms 91, Isaiah, 41 as well. I shall fight for thee. All those who have been contended against thee, all right, shall be as a thing of naught. See, the Lord's going to have us. He's going to protect us, in the time of this trouble that we're approaching. We're going to be scarcely saved, but we know that YAHAWASHI is going to be with us all the way into the ends of the world. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Akwatium. I want to give all honors